Hello, hello, testing 129. It's Michelle from Jesse. He's really fine. I got some more information to put on mine. Today, I am reading the newspaper in the Dallas County Jail under false imprisonment under color legal process again, continuing. It's been going on 2 years anyway. Wednesday, October 8th, 2025, the time is 2:30. It says county sentence claim. Cynthia Willis of Dallas was held in Dallas County Jail for 46 days after her release date this year due to the county's systemic processing problems. Says jail over detention remains issue with 4 lawsuits pending by Tracy McManus. So the money will help, but it's not what Cynthia Willis really wants from Dallas County. Earlier this year, Willis, 36, was held in the Dallas County Jail at least 46 days beyond when her charges were resolved, and she would have walked free with no discussion. The Dallas County Commissioners Court on Tuesday approved $60,000 to settle her claim that officials violated her constitutional rights by keeping her in jail more than a month too long. The settlement came after Willis' attorney, Jim Spangler, sent the county a pre-litigation letter, and it follows 2 over-detention settlements. Give me a moment, I'm turning the page. It says, it says the commissioners court approved in 2024 for $60,000 and $100,000 respectively. There are still at least 4 federal lawsuits pending against Dallas County from others alleging the same constitutional injustices for over-detention, including one seeking class action status. Willis said the extra time in jail cost her a spot on a housing voucher waiting list and led to 3 of her teenage kids becoming homeless. Beyond the settlement, Willis said she wants Dallas County to fix systemic failures that have led to a pattern of the sheriff's office holding people past their sentences even as the jail hovers near capacity. It says held accountable. Since my life was destroyed, the only thing that was really just on my mind besides my kids and my granddaughter was holding them accountable, Willis said. I feel the same way, Miss Willis. They have destroyed my life. Here we go. I feel like the more of us holding them accountable, the more things will be looked at, and some of this will be stopped. In a statement to the Dallas County Morning News, Judge Clay Lewis Jenkins said he wished Willis and her family well. Preventing over-detention in the jail has the full attention of the Commissioner's Court, and we will continue to provide funding and to support to the sheriff's, clerk's, district attorney, and IT department to prevent future occurrences, Jenkins said. After the criminal court's transition to a new case management software called Odyssey in May 2023, the jail remained on a separate network called AFC Systems, or the Adult Information System. The 2 software programs cannot fully integrate, which has hindered the county's ability to move defendants' paperwork between the courts and sheriff's office in order to get it to the state to release, so releases can be processed. Lori Bucke Sheriff Marion Brown did not respond to a request for comment on Willis' case, of course she didn't, or the pattern of over-detentions. Willis was arrested in July 2024 on resisting arrest and possession of controlled substance, charges that violated the terms of her probation in the unrelated 7-year-old case. On December 18th, she was sentenced to 2 years of incarceration for the probation violation, but given credit for 819 days served, more than enough to cover the whole sentence. By January 13th, both charges from her July 2024 arrest were dismissed. You say they're going to try to, I'm reading this, Ms. Willis, I'm not trying to discredit you. I'm showing how when the county mess up, they'll say, yeah, we messed up, but she did this. Look, y'all messed up. I'm just reading the newspaper. I'm not against you, Ms. Willis. It says Willis, the charges were, the arrest was dismissed. She should have been released, Spangler said. Willis' former attorney, Dimitri Dude, filed a writ of habeas corpus demanding her release on February 21st, which a judge granted 6 days later. See what I'm saying about that habeas corpus? That they say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Sure, I don't. But Willis remained in jail until February 28th, 46 days after all charges against her were resolved. You wrote that the district clerk's office told him on February 7th that there was a delay because Willis' judgment had to be corrected, but that it had been taken care of. Without a reliable electronic system between the court and the jail, which are in the same building, District Clerk Felicia Petrie previously confirmed her office has to hand deliver paperwork to the sheriff's office in the same building. So if I can't send it electronically, I'll just go downstairs and hand it to you. Should it take months, NSF, banana? No, it shouldn't. Law rebuke you. Felicia Petrie declined to comment for this story, citing pending litigation. Texas Department of Criminal Justice documents show that the state did not receive Willis' judgment paperwork from the sheriff's office until February 25th. More than a month after all charges against her were resolved, and she should have been freed. It's definitely not indicative of a jail and a sheriff's department that really feels like it has an active and ongoing obligation to make sure the law is being followed, said Spangler, Willis' attorney. Like he's saying, like, look, y'all supposed to be the police, but y'all breaking the law. But y'all holding people in there accused of breaking the law, but you're violating their rights. It's basically what he's saying. Now, Willis made a statement that said, my whole life comes before my eyes. Willis said, I had no control over anything. Nobody was listening, and I just feel like they need to be held accountable. I know exactly how you feel. Says in September, Brown, Lord you, the sheriff told the commissioner court she wanted to update the bill absentee software rather than transition to a decision backed by Dallas County Chief of Police, Lord you, Officer Justine Tran. Now she's not switching over, but her delay in switching over is causing the violation of people's constitutional rights. Why haven't they arrested this woman yet? Anyway, it says the representative of Tyler Technology, Odyssey vendor, cautioned that its court software is not compatible with the jail's app and feed. If it were, the two would have already been integrated, said J.D. Gillespie, Tyler Technology Director of Client Success. Willis said, God bless you, Ms. Willis, she was living in a hotel with 3 of her children when she was arrested in July. She said she was on the verge of getting a housing voucher for more stability, but that dream was shattered, and she was held in jail beyond her sentence. When she was not released after her case was resolved, she said she told guards daily that something was wrong without getting any help. And she continues to try to get her life back on track. She and her family are back living in hotels, but she wonders if life would have been different if not for this experience. My whole life crumbled before my eyes, Willis said. I had no control over anything. Nobody was listening, and I just feel like they need to be held accountable. God bless you, Miss Willis. I hope you win the Powerball today. But the phone is $1 million or something, baby girl. Go get you a ticket because I know how you feel. I have a wife, children that are homeless because somebody said I hurt a child from a previous marriage and they were lying. And I've been shipped across this country and in 4 jails under 2 years with still no prosecution. And the prosecuting attorneys are saying lies, saying I got charges elsewhere, proven that they are fine and that my constitutional rights are being violated. And I've been doing the same thing, telling people, making videos, even sometimes me and my wife get into an argument about the seriousness of the situation. And I understand exactly how you feel. These people should be held accountable. You are supposed to be law enforcement. You are supposed to know what to do. It doesn't matter if you don't want to integrate the system or keep supposed to do because you are violating the rights of 8,000 people and all the people in Dallas County. You are violating and destroying the public trust. Lord rebuke you, Marion Brown. That's all I got to say. With Shelton Jet, Lord rebuke all of y'all. You know y'all supposed to do your job. Lord rebuke you, District Attorney's Office. Lord rebuke you, the Clerk's Office, talking about the system is not working electronically, and y'all in the same suck-ass building. And the wrath of God of all the curses of the Bible be upon all y'all for your wickedness and your foolishness. And yes, my name is Shelton Jet, 250-211-89, second floor, west, hole 45. Stop fucking playing with me. That's just